Not into long podcasts? Don't worry, we've got bite-sized clips just for you. This is CWN Clips. Please don't forget to subscribe. A huge impact environmentally if we do to transition the pets to eat more sustainable and vegan food. One household at a time. If you look at it, that the impact, as you mentioned, the percentage is skyrocketing in terms of how much land we save. Wow, that's amazing. I hope a lot of people understand the impact and start transitioning their pets as well to more vegan food.
Yep, and for many of us, we have already thought about sustainable transport, and we will cycle to work if we can. We get electric cars if we can afford those, and we can have charging points for them. We often don't have the option to do more. We don't have the option to change where we work necessarily that easily, to change the houses that we live in. We can do limited amounts. We can install heat pumps.
Solar.
But we can't wholesale transform the built environments, the transportation systems, fossil fuel production, consumption. But we can change our diets really easily. In comparison, it doesn't require new technologies, major financial investment. It often saves money, actually. So, but there is one thing that most of us have forgotten, which is that we can also do this for our dogs and cats. So it's another sort of low-hanging fruit. It can have a major positive impact. Also for the health of your dogs and cats sometimes as well. But it's also achievable. It's something that we can achieve now with the availability of these diets that you can order from online suppliers. So yeah, it is a really exciting era, and I hope that people will become aware of this and see those benefits in their own lives.
The pet food industry is receptive of this change. How far you've seen that? Yeah, a lot of vets have started their own company based on the research to actually start bringing up, or probably producing more vegan pet foods. But then in general, the existing pet food industry.
Well, there is a couple of trends, competing trends. So one is resistance to the rise of vegan diets. Companies producing meat-based pet foods. The biggest companies are making more than $1 billion each year from selling meat-based pet foods, and to some degree, they see alternatives as a threat to their products. On the other hand, the pet food industry is aware of the increasing number of pets around the world and the growth in the future. There's also increasing competition from humans for the same ingredients, with the growing human population and the increase in consumption of meat and dairy around the world as developing world consumers change their diets and consume more meat and dairy. So they're concerned about the security of the supply chain of their ingredients in the future, and they're considering diversifying their ingredients partly to address that. By using more plant-based ingredients, they can also lower the environmental impacts of their companies, their businesses, which helps them to meet environmental sustainability goals for their businesses. So there are these two trends. There's a trend of some companies and some parts of companies wanting to resist these diets, and other companies and other parts of the same companies might well be trying to develop them actually and invest in this area. And we've seen a couple of the small vegan pet food companies be bought up recently by the big multinational companies, which is a good and a bad thing. The good thing is that they've got much bigger distribution networks and marketing budgets, and they can help bring these to many more consumers, which is great actually. So, what I'd like to see is the pet food industry making a big investment, a wholesale change, more animal-friendly and environmentally friendly diets, particularly these vegan and also cultivated meat-based pet diets as they're being developed. That would be great. I think they are mostly driven by profit. They will go where they think the money is. And part of this argument is that consumers are increasingly concerned about diets which produce good health outcomes and are good for the environment. And so there is a market actually for diets that do those things, and that's nutritionally sound vegan diets.
This is just a glimpse of one of the many conversations we've had in this channel. If you found this thought-provoking, please don't forget to subscribe and explore more insights from unfiltered voices and the real-world experts. And please don't forget to like and share this video to as many people as possible. It keeps us going. See you in the next one.